Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. Ask me how we got here, 'cause you don't know how. You say we're taking on water, yeah, we're sinking now. You're looking all concerned, like we're gonna drown. But we both know how to swim, no worries as we'll fall now. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it slow. I drag you out your mind, and there are days I hate you, but baby, you're still mine. And then we have the best times, no matter what we do. And even when we don't, there's nobody I'd rather choose. Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow.
Come along with me. Together with the truth you'll see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real. Classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun.
Together through the storm and darkest weather. We search high, we search low, together everywhere we go. Justin's here and he's going live, with the best fans by my side. We're a family, we hold strong, together we can right the wrong. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. But we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care. We clutch them pearls, we shine like stars, searching wide, spreading love afar. Every stream, every heartfelt plea, we are one in this community. In the night or in the day, girls will light Justin's heart, and they'll support. Together we will hold the fort. Daily grind, but we're not stopping. Pearls around the world just popping. With each view and every share, we send hope and show we care.
Click play and come along with me, together with the truth you see. Got our pearls and our laughter too. The search for facts is always new. In this place we keep it real, classy vibes and joyful zeal. Join the journey, it's just begun. We shine brighter than the sun. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comments here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Defending truth is what we do, so hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way, together we will save the day. Defending truth is what we do, so hit subscribe and join the crew. With every search we pave the way, together we will save the day. With every laugh we lift our hearts, in the search we all take part. Thank you all for standing strong, together we belong. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear. Hit the like and share the vibe. Clutch those pearls, let's take the ride. Comment here and spread the cheer. Members make the truth so clear.
Well, hello, 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 my beautiful pearls. Good to see you all. Thank you all so much for joining me. Really do appreciate your time. Could have chosen to be anywhere on YouTube. You have a lot of options, anywhere on the internet, anywhere in the world, and you chose to be right here. I know your time is very, very valuable, and I do appreciate you spending some time with me. Today is March 9th, 2025. It is currently 6:48 p.m. on the East Coast of the United States. And I'm still awake. Yay, Lacey says. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, Sammy's mom. Really do appreciate you. Now, welcome Sammy's mom up in here. Good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining. Really do appreciate your support, Miss Sammy's mom. Thank you so much. And we got MJ coming in clutch at 9 months. How you doing? Thank you so much, MJ. Really do appreciate your support, my friend. Can't do it without you. Thank you so very much, my dear. And War, my goodness, honey, thank you so very much. That is amazing. That's amazing, War. Thank you so much. Really, really do appreciate that. If you received that one of those pearl necklaces, one of those, give our beautiful friend War a big, big thank you. That is very awesome. Very, very awesome. Thank you so much, my dear. Always a pleasure. The time change is, it kind of messes with you for a few days. We'll get used to it. We'll get used to it. Hey, Sharon, good to see you. Canadian Cookie, Ninny. Who else? We got PJ, War, Petra, Ginger, Eileen, Mary, Smiley, Denise. That's fine, Denise. That's fine. I recommend you playing the replay then. We have a long intro. That's just what we do here. Crazy Country Girl, Hey Jude, Buck Wild, Shannon, Marie, Sped Teacher, Cindy, Mara, Maxine, Debbie, Ginger, Kelsey, Angel, Lacey, Cindy, the real me too, Canadian Cookie, me and you, Groovy Girl, Fine Summer, Callie, Eileen, Sally, He Jude, Angel, good to see you. Susie, love you, darling. Thank you so much for 2 months, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Good to see you. Good to see you all. Really, thank you all so much. Got some things to talk about. Peter Hyatt. It is confirmed that he has passed away. He has passed away, and our hearts really go out to his close friends and more importantly his family right now, his wife and his kids. I posted his obituary on the community post earlier. I'll pull that up real quick so I can show you that Peter is makes me want to cry when I see his picture. Makes me want to cry. It's just terrible. Here is our friend Peter Hyatt. And he is at peace now. He's at peace now. He died on the 5th. So but yeah, go read it, and you can write something in the guest book if you choose to. live stream scheduled. I don't know if they're going to stream it or not. But it tells a little bit about his life and his work, and he was a faithful servant of Christ. And I am so glad he is getting his reward now, that he showed every bit of grace that a human being can do with class, dignity, and respect. He really, in all things, So, oh my God, Pearl quit. So prayers to his family and his close friends. So yeah, he just told us all, he announced that he had cancer back in I want to say it was like September or October. And what he had was a really, from what I understand, uh, a really rare combination of two different kind of types of cancers. Um, and once I heard that, it wasn't good, wasn't good. But Peter was one of the best as far as statement analysis you could get. He really was. I've always told you there's three that I go to, and one was always Peter Hyatt, and of course Pat Brown and Deception Detective. And I've taken a lot of classes on statement analysis and all that, and he's helped me behind the scenes before, and he was always he was a good listener. And he loved to teach. I think that he was a lifelong learner, student, if you will, and he was also a teacher. So hearts go out to him. Yes, cancer does. It's terrible. We join Peter. That's right, Lois. I agree. Want to thank you again, Susie, for 2 months. I really do appreciate you. And then Pearls, I've missed you all. Been recovering for my 4th round of the. Oh my God, girl. Got to love working in urgent care. Oh my God, Stephanie, I'm so sorry. Stuff's horrible. It's horrible. I hope you feel better, hon. I really do. Thank you for your support, Miss Stephanie. Thank you so much. And PJ, it's our year anniversary. How you doing? Thank you so much, my dear. 1 year. Tap the thumbs up, y'all. Thank you so much, my beautiful PJ. I love you, darling. Really do appreciate you. And there's my beautiful Maria. Thank you, Maria. Good to see you, babe. Really do appreciate you. Really, really do appreciate you. I remember he told Katie held the key to Sebastian's disappearance. I could never forget those words he used. And I agree with him. He no matter what happens in Sebastian's case, right? I believe that the key does start with KK. I really do. She is the only one that is admitted, at least, to have being in the home with Sebastian. And she's the one who she's the mother, right? And when a child goes missing, you think you should be I've just when I think about a child missing, right? Your mother, your father, your caregivers or whoever that raised you is the ones that should fight for you harder than anybody else. Sorry, Judy. And that's not what we got, though. That's not what we got in a lot of these cases. And yesterday and the day before, we talked about Edgar speaking to allegedly speaking to other women on dating apps, going out allegedly with other women on dating apps. And this is whenever they sent him close to work at Vanderbilt, right in downtown Nashville. And so I don't know, you think of how Edgar and KK got together, and they got together, in my opinion, with on a really soggy foundation to begin with, right? They were both, uh, according to their exes, cheating, and the neighbors and everybody else. And I just think that they wanted a life without responsibility, to be honest with you. I've watched hindsight videos about the body language at Texas Roadhouse, and it was very telling. And the fact that KK said they hadn't been fighting, I agree. They weren't fighting, but she was mad. Well, girl mom, what we were talking about the other day, Pearl. I feel like that dinner was and that weekend was when I told my theory this hypothesis the other day, that it was, let's take him bowling, let's, you know, get him, let's go here, let's go here, let's go do some fun things. And then she took him there in this hypothesis to tell him something. Justin, how do you feel their open marriage and her had to know that he wasn't wanted there? How do you feel their open marriage and her had to know that he wasn't wanted there? That, I mean, from right now, what I'm I don't personally believe, and what I've also heard, uh, but I don't personally believe that really KK and Edgar are really much of a couple right now. I think they are still saying they're a couple, but I think they're living more as roommates, perhaps, in my opinion, allegedly. if KK and CP are allegedly not together anymore, they are not going to divorce. They're not going to divorce. I don't think they're going to divorce at all. No, I think they have to, live. I think it's just the way it's going to have to be for a while. Oh, me either, Star, but that's just how people are sometimes. Sometimes people choose men, women, drugs, whatever over, it's I bet they each sleep with one. Girl mom, probably. I don't think that they've been living at their house. It's for some time. I don't know. But from what neighbors, say, that they're never really there. So, I think they got another place, and they're just living more or less as roommates, in my opinion. Yes, Debbie, he passed. Katie should have been fighting harder for Sebastian. She was raising him. She was supposed to be his secure blanket. And she just betrayed him to the devil, in my opinion. I agree, Sped Mom. But the thing is, even before Edgar moved in, it was already starting out. He said, well, if you want me to move in, you have to get rid of the cats. And I think he said she needed to quit smoking or something like that, allegedly. But I don't know. It's. I think Edgar would be better with a blow-up doll, probably, because he wants everyone to change with what he wants them to be. You listen or you're out. You know what I mean? Justin, you're awesome and amazing. My new name gonna be Pink Panther Praise. I love that name better. That's funny. I don't think there was anything special about the last Sunday KK spent with her son. Rather, a way to fill time until he was disappeared, in my opinion. I think. I don't think anything was premeditated. I really don't. I know the vast majority of you guys do think it was premeditated. I don't. I think they just thought, that week, they were going to, that day they were just going to, see if Edgar could maybe come spend the night or whatever. And sorry. Ooh, 1 second, guys. And I think Sebastian wasn't having it. And Edgar and KK lost it. Justin, do you think it's odd that none of Edgar's ex-wives have spoken out? No, I don't. Just because they haven't I just want to make it clear, just because they haven't spoken out publicly doesn't mean they haven't spoken out. You get what I mean? People still talk. They just they're not going to speak out because in my what they've lived through. And that's exactly right. They seen what Nina went through. They seen what Nina went through. And you couldn't blame them. You couldn't blame them. And not only that, but just, just because you divorce someone, right? And if it was a rough marriage, especially if there was any type of physical or mental abuse, just because you're divorced doesn't mean you're over it. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean you're over it. Those scars can last for years, decades, or even a lifetime. And what they went through, it was bad. It was really, really bad. Oh, thank you so much. There's Gypsy. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Forever in my heart. Thank you for fighting the good fight. Thank you so much, beautiful Gypsy. Really do appreciate you. Thank you, Holly. Thank you, my dear, for gifting 5 pearl necklaces. We love you, Holly. If you received one of those, make sure you give our girl Holly a big, big thank you. Very, very sweet of you, especially Rachel. There are a lot of I think that there's been people to bail out Edgar so many times in his life. He seems to, there's been family members that's, really bailed him out of some things, allegedly. And, some people don't learn. They just, they don't learn, Oh, thank you, Sandra. Thank you, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Kitty's beautiful. Make sure you y'all welcome Sandra to the Pearl family. Really do appreciate you, my dear. Very, very sweet. I think it started rather, what we've heard, that, something allegedly happened to make Edgar go into, the military of, the Navy. And, if that's true, then that's crazy. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of people will, if they're, teenagers or whatever, or they're really young and they say, you need to go to the military. It'll straighten you up. You'll have a good life. And a lot of people do. As long as people keep bailing them out, they don't have to learn. Yeah. But, or there comes to be a time where they can't bail you out. It's gone too far. Broken people break others. Broken people break things. They sure do. Not just bailing them out, but getting deeply involved in committing crimes themselves to cover them up. It's weird. What's going on, Mocha? You okay? What's going on? Premeditated can be in the blink of an eye. I mean, it, and would blame exes for not speaking out when he's abusive and has a fixer in the family. Well, even the teachers at Sebastian's school said to me, I won't say who the teachers are or the staff members are, but they told me that KK and Edgar constantly, constantly blamed Seth for everything. They never took accountability for anything. And I thought that was quite interesting. What's this? Someone just sent me something. Yeah, yeah. There's I saw this earlier. Someone sent me something just now. There's uh a guy going to be executed tonight in South Carolina by firing squad. So there's that. Let me move this back. Cruella reminds me of Brian Laundrie's mother. Oh, I get that sense as well. You know, Brian Laundrie, there's just nothing that will ever convince me otherwise that I feel like Brian, Roberta, and whatever his name was, Brian's dad, knew exactly where he was. They knew exactly. I mean, they found him. I mean, they went straight to where he was, essentially. And that just shows you that something was up. I thought it was tonight that was going to happen. He was executed already? Wow. I guess it happened already. Justin, the prisoner was all right. Okay. I got you. Give me 1 second, guys. Me. Um, yeah, I think that there was uh some staff members there from the school. I think so. At the vigil. I'm pretty sure there was. I hope Krill and the Sox clans are held accountable too. Perhaps it's obvious that this was planned, in my opinion. I don't know. Being said, that you need a lip reader for that. Now, guys, I know a lot of you think about, you know, that person in yellow has something to do with it. I mean, everyone's free to believe what they believe. I personally don't. I just think that she took him there to get what she wanted. I think there was a plan and that plan was to see if it would be okay if Edgar could come to the house or come back to the house or something. I think the person in the yellow jacket is a really an ill person at the time, and that's really all it is. I don't feel like Sebastian was on a phone anywhere there personally. But that's just me. Everyone has did law enforcement, did Ellie I mean Ellie didn't clear yellow jacket. I mean, it was the green hoodie person. But I don't think green hoodie is involved either. I mean, he might have given KK something for her own selves or whatever, but I just don't see it though. Bower socks. You guys remember whenever do I still have it pulled up? There was, when like KK's got like her fork in her hand and she's talking to Sebastian. She's got it like this and she's talking and her head's moving. And then you just see Sebastian like this. Something. I feel like something was up from the time that they got back. Hold on a second. All right, sorry about that. But I feel like whatever was happening by the time that they got home back to the groceries to the time they got back home, like, did something happen after they came back home? After they dropped those groceries off? Remember, law enforcement says Sunday afternoon. Sunday afternoon. Justin, I wonder if KK and whoever said was talking to were talking loudly because yellow coat guy and the worker were both stopped and turned around and looked over what? That's possible. That's possible. Yellow man has been vetted though, right, Justin? I don't know if the person has been vetted, so to speak, but I mean, I would hope so. I would really, really hope that he has been vetted. Okay, let me play this. Let me open. So, 1 second, guys. Just knocked my mic over. 1 second. Earl. Okay, sorry about that. All right, let me pull this up now. Pearl is being insane right now. She's everywhere. So there's no volume or anything, right? Let me make it bigger for you guys. I don't know. She's running around just in our end. Pearl is. Now, Edgar likes to talk about this, he was eating all of his food. I don't believe that. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Look how zoomed in that is. Someone should do an overlay of a keyboard to see what she texts. Oh, that's a good idea. She says she texts Edgar. Now just remember, wherever Edgar is, as long as it's not some sort of, phone, what are they called? Burner phones. They're going to know where Edgar is. I think there was a man out beside the hoodie woman with Katie. However, everyone was looking over at them. The man got back into the car beside or behind Katie. The car beside Katie had two men. It did have two men. Where is Hindsight, by the way? I haven't seen Hindsight. Hindsight did an overlay with the photo on Kay's phone and Yellow Jacket guy's phone. In my opinion, they seem to match. KK is reporting to someone. I think KK is saying she's, the police are going to have whatever she's typing there. Whatever she is typing, police, authorities are going to have that. They're going to have that picture. They're going to have the exact picture. They're going to clone that phone. And they're going to know everything. I don't agree that there was anything unusual about the Texas Roadhouse. I don't think there was anything necessarily unusual about this, but I do. What did I just do to my? Oh God. But I do feel like I think the picture is unusual. Yes. From what I understand, Kelsey, it was allegedly they have not spoken to authorities since the very, very, very end of summer or the very beginning of fall. It was very unusual on the parking lot. But I picked up on, I think the picture was unusual. Watch her. And she sits there and she studies it. Okay, look at that right there. Hold on. Watch this. Says she's taking a picture of him, of the plate of food. That doesn't look like it. That looks more like a picture of him and the side of where his neck is as well, like his head's down. You can tell Sebastian's weird, a little weirded out by that. I think it's odd. It's very odd. I think I did some more here. Let me find it right here. I had some other ones right here. Maybe this one's it. More zoomed in. I mean, that one, okay. Let me show y'all. This one right here. Now, Sebastian knew she was taking that picture. Like, I really believe Sebastian knew she was taking that picture. But the other one, and he's looking like straight at the camera. Why couldn't she have given that picture to the TBI that day? Let me show you right here. Why couldn't she have given the picture to that? Watch this. She pulls it out. Sebastian's shaking his head. He's fixing his silverware. Now watch. Look at there. He knows she's taking a picture. He knows she's taking a picture. Look. Why not give them the picture of that day? That's what I don't understand. Jessica, my love, thank you so much. We're on your anniversary, darling. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Pearl, come here. Thank you so much, my love. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Smiley. Really do appreciate you. I just thought of this. Why would she need to text CP all through the Texas Roadhouse, then have a 3-way phone call, 3-hour phone call? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Text them the whole damn I mean, who talks to their husband for 3 hours at 10 o'clock at night? It's actually 2 hours. Nobody. Nobody that's been married 8 years is going to sit and talk to your husband for 2 hours. Not a chance. You're married 8 years at that point. You're going to talk to your husband 2 hours a month. She's done screwed up my camera. 1 second, y'all. There is no way in God's green earth talk to him for. I mean, what the hell can you talk about? Whatever happened, in my opinion, had already happened by 9:43 or 9:46. 9:43 or 9:46. Right? Now, I will say, if they had been fighting and they needed to work out something, right? If they needed to work out something, their differences of whatever, I can understand a 2-hour phone call. But just to be talking, I don't. Nope. When I'm at dinner with my kids or anyone, I may return a text, but I ain't sitting there scrolling and scrolling. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Well, yeah, and studying. Forgot about that, girl mom. Thank you so much. Yes, she's reading, she's sleeping, she's studying. All of this. But again, let me take you back to the other one here. She's very concentrated on whatever she's doing. You can tell. She's very, very concentrated after she does this. It has been said that Katie took a picture because he was using Dress It on his salad when he usually doesn't. All right, let's think about this. Can you imagine KK? Oh, babies, he's eating his distressing. He normally doesn't eat. Let me send a picture to Edgar. He will love that. Edgar Amos, look here. He's eating his salad dressing. Isn't that cute? Does Edgar think, is Edgar gonna care? Edgar's gonna be like, so who cares? Well, he's just not gonna care. That doesn't look like a salad. I don't know what the hell it is, to be honest with you. They said it was, I forget what it is. On December 6th, they asked about green hoodie and second individual that was in the vehicle next to the KK car. That person has never been cleared. What about Evil Exist? Did Evil Exist do a video? Is that what you're saying? Okay. I gotta show y'all some other stuff here, but let me pop Evil Exist in. We love Evil Exist. Did they just do a video? Okay, 9 hours ago. Okay, okay. Credit goes to Evil Exist. I'm gonna put the link in the description. Bear with me as I do that. Full credit. Evil Exist. Make sure y'all subscribe to Evil Exist. Evil Exist is a very good creator who she's amazing, and she's got little bite size of quick, powerful information. All right. I'm going to drop Evil Exist channel in chat as well. Credit Evil Exist. Giga mods. All right. Let me do this. All right, here we go. Maybe.
Rogers is still missing, and we are past the 1-year mark at this point. It is heartbreaking that there are no leads, no confirmed sightings since he vanished, and basically nothing to suggest foul play, according to police. Law enforcement also say that there is no evidence to show that Sebastian left his house in the middle of the night.
Well, it's a criminal investigation. It's a criminal investigation. The detective emailed me. I've got the damn email. 1,000%.
So many of us are losing hope in them ever solving this case. I want to take you guys back to the footage at the Roadhouse that was released by Dog the Bounty Hunter and his team. We see Sebastian sitting at a table with his mother, Katie Proudfoot, as he eats his food. He looks hungry and eats fast as soon as the...
Do y'all think he looks hungry, or do you just think that's how he eats? I'm not convinced either way.
The food arrived. Katie, on the other hand, barely even touches whatever she ordered. We can clearly see her snap 2 photos of...
This seems like, to me, that she is taking him out to eat. She's not there to eat. She's not there to eat. Right? I don't think she is there to eat for herself. She is there for him to eat. Right? I don't think he's eating like he's starving. I think that's just the way he eats. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's just the way I feel.
Of Sebastian.
But
The
I don't
first
think
one,
he's there to eat.
when the plate was in front of him, and then a second one while he was eating the food. These photos, which would have been the latest photos of him, on the last day he was seen, never made it to the media. We have got to ask ourselves why. Deception Detective had a good point. He said, why keep a missing child's latest photos private? Likely reasons: visible bruises or neglect, such as dirty clothes. That is a brilliant point, because surely Katie would have wanted the latest photos of Sebastian.
Yep, that's exactly what I just said. I mean, I just showed you guys right there, where he's clearly looking straight at her. She's taking a picture. Why didn't you show that picture?
Sebastian out there as soon as possible. Her son is missing. Why not show the world what he looked like on the day he vanished? So, what were these photos for? What was really going on? A woman by the name of Twyla claims to have seen these photos. Katie showed it to her and explained why she took them. According to this woman, Sebastian never ate salad dressing on his salad before, but he did at the Roadhouse. So she was taking a photo to show his father. Does she?
Edgar didn't say salad dressing. He said something else. He I can't remember. He said he just said a generic because he was eating his food or something to that effect. I think it was something like that. Hey Tim, good to see you. Thank you so much, my friend. Really do appreciate you. Why is KK not eating? Bingo. Exactly. I mean, she's stuffing her face with some carbs, some rolls or whatever, but she's not there, in my opinion, to eat. It feels, in my opinion, that she is there only for him to eat, maybe to have a conversation with him. I feel like right there, she is having a conversation with him, in my opinion, perhaps about Edgar. And he's like, you see him do this a lot of times. And then you see KK, she's kind of got like her fork in her hand, and she's like sitting across the table, and you can see her like kind of pointing with like her fork or whatever. I feel like that was to tell him something. They had a very fun weekend. She's taking pictures at Costco the day before. They went to the bowling alley that day. How often do they do this kind of stuff? I don't think very often. Thank you for that, Tim. Really do appreciate you. And thank you, Think of Soul. If that was the last pick of him, that would have been the pick to give law enforcement news, etc. I agree. I 100% agree. Yes. Thank you so much, my dear. And we got great fun with great Sebastian Rogers. Your army will not give up. Amen. Amen. Exactly. I 100% agree.
You mean Seth Rogers? Did he ever mention getting these photos and the reason that Katie sent them?
I would want to know, as an investigator, who did you send those pictures to? I've seen people online on X, on Twitter, talking about this and saying, oh, she was sending it to the people who were responsible for taking him away or doing whatever they did to him. If that was right, I mean, Ed, if that was in fact the case, we would not be here a year later with no arrests.
Right. I mean, you'd have to look at social media.
Right.
She did take a picture of him.
Actually, law enforcement ask for you to give them photos, because by that point they don't have warrants for your phones or anything when the child first goes missing. It takes just a second. Looks like mac and cheese. Didn't they say he was having salmon? I think it was salmon. Oh, no, you're fine, Salsy. Justin, if you believe she was taking a picture to show they were having a good day, then why do you think what happened was premeditated. I don't think what happened was premeditated. I don't, Saucy. I'm probably one of the fewer ones that don't believe it was premeditated. I believe that they were perhaps buttering him up, so to speak, letting him have a good weekend in order for Edgar to come by or whatever. You know what I mean? He goes to school the next day. Whatever happened, in my opinion, I think someone snapped. I didn't see any salad. I've got the full video.
Because she actually showed me the picture that she took, and she showed me what she did with. I mean, I seen the picture that she took of him there.
This very picture from Texas Roadhouse.
Showed me it on her phone.
Oh, so she showed Twyla the picture, apparently.
Explained to me their day, but she showed me the picture that she took of him, and the reason why she told me that she took the picture, this is just what she said. Sebastian doesn't eat dressing on his salad, and he had a salad that day. And the reason why she had took that picture is because she was sending it to his father to let him know that he actually ate some salad dressing that day on his salad. And
There
she
you go.
picture of it.
Nope.
Sebastian.
No, I just can't see it. I just can't see that. I can't see that. I don't see Mr. Edgar. Has Seth got records from the school to see how many days of school? I don't know. I don't remember Lomac, to be honest with you. And I thought in an early interview, Katie and Sebastian had Selman. That's what I always thought, it was Selman, but that's just what I've always heard. But to me, it doesn't look like Selman. It just doesn't, to me, in my opinion. I mean, look at this. I can pull up the whole video. Let me just pull up the whole video in a second, but I mean, it might be like salmon and rice, if he'll eat rice. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you, Lady for Justice. Thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate that. Thank you, my love. If you received that, make sure you thank our dear Lady for Justice. Really do appreciate you, my friend. Good to see you, my dear. Always a pleasure, lady. And Josie, hello. 1 month. Which pic did she go Twilight? This pic that she's taking right here could have been an old TRH pic like the one we seen. Edgar's sister put out that old pic. I guess it could have, but I don't know. It's a good question. There's nothing that would surprise me. To me, I mean, it could be. It could be. Can we? For what, Bogey? I mean, I think Texas has a salmon on their menu. The old picture was from Red Robin. Okay. I think Edgar said he got the pic from KK on Elevated Truth. He did. That's where he said he got it. 2 different photo shots, Justin. He was eating salmon when he and his mom were sitting on the same sides of the booth. 2 different shots at TRH. Yeah, salmon, like the fish salmon. Seth ever said why they waited Sebastian? They wanted Sebastian in a home. Honest to God, every person that I have ever spoken to that has seen Sebastian, none of them have told me that he was this wild child of any proportion. He seems very, very mild-mannered there. Some people say salmon, some people say salmon. So it's tomato kind of thing. How did she get there and get seated so fast? Well, it just depends if they've got, they're busy or not. You know what I mean? Yes. I love to salmon, 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 fish, 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 truck, truck, truck. They serve salmon with 2 sides. Yeah. Word about Sebastian's clothing not being able to say what he was wearing that night when she then pictured in the shirt. Yep. I agree. All right. I need to pull up some other stuff here while we are doing this. Bear with me, guys. One whole second, please. Well, let me open in a new tag. Okay. And look at this. I think it's this. Let me make sure 1 second. In my opinion, it feels like while we're watching this, I'm gonna pull up the whole video. To me, it looks like he's being like they're having he's like shaking his head. Girl, stop, move your tail. Just my opinion though. Recent. Okay. Oh, that's why I can't find it, because I was in the wrong drive. Sorry. All right, here we go. We go to the Texas. You see how he is there? I found it now. Balls. I feel just so sad. Yeah, I don't think he's eating fast there. I don't think I slowed it down when I see this. All right, let's go to this. This is no pro. All right. Bear with me. Oh, damn. All right. She's giving the drinks there. Sebastian's ordering. All right, now that's where KK's got her phone. The entire time. Always looking on that phone. So I think Smiley mentioned earlier in her live when I was listening to it, getting ready. She said, why didn't, they just went grocery shopping. Why didn't, you stay home and eat? Now, some people, after they're done grocery shopping, they're just done and they, just want to get something quick. But this was, remember, we're talking, what time are we talking about? This is 1750. That's what 6 Pearl, stop. What 550, something like that. 550, right? Yeah, okay. Brenda, correct, right? What Brenda say? The body language is absolutely 100% odd when I compare it to my own child. You think so? I mean, she's being terrible right now. Or should take a little nappy. The agenda suggests she was trying to keep Sebastian out of the house all afternoon or evening. That's the way I feel. That's the way I feel. And I feel like that's the reason. I believe Edgar was there Sunday. There is nothing that will convince me otherwise unless the police come out and confirm it and not use the language, the dad says or the stepfather says he was here or there or wherever. He won't answer the Sunday thing. He won't answer the Sunday thing, which is always, something. All right. Now watch Sebastian right here. She's eating the bread and all that. They are in the restaurant from the time they pull in the parking lot to the time they pull out is 56 minutes. 56 minutes. That's probably why she was on her phone and taking pictures of Sebastian to prove where they were. Yep. Remember, Bobby said they did not leave the house during those vigils. They didn't leave. I mean, KK is eating something. I don't know what she's eating. Looks like to be some type of pasta of some sort. Or rice. Sebastian is so well-mannered. Let me find it here. Like, it doesn't feel like there's much. Feels very dry with the two. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like it's very happy. I don't know. Just the feeling I get. You can tell their body language. It's like, is KK left-handed? Yes, she is left-handed. She sure is. She could be on antidepressants, which do cause some weight gain, in my opinion. Yeah, that's true. Remember KP shoving a picture of her phone? Yes. Yes, maybe I can help. I think that really, Seth was like, we were here, we were having, when I think of that, sometimes I think maybe it is premeditated. Maybe it could be premeditated. But then, because it's like, did she want to, but I still don't think it's premeditated. Sebastian is right-handed. KK is left-handed. Guilty conscience. I don't know. It doesn't just seem like this is when Sebastian uses the bathroom. She's saying something to him here. Right here. See how she's like this? Look at this. See her hands up. Right? Watch this. She's like, I don't know, it bothers me. He's going to shake his head no. You see how he shook his head no very lightly? See how he's got his feet kind of like on, it looks like he's got his feet like on top of one another. He's got his legs on top of one another. You see that? He shakes no for a bit. It's a one-way conversation. Why he's not been found. Because the people that knows where he is aren't saying it. Now he's like biting his cuticle or something. It's just so weird. I don't know. It doesn't look like a lighthearted conversation, right? It doesn't look like a lighthearted conversation, in my opinion. Pearl. Oh my God. He just looks, I don't know, he just looks down or something. So he's looking all around. Oh, this is when they're pulling out. She's like paying, she's on the phone again. Or she's paying. Maybe she's paying. I think that's the tablet thing you pay for. One in a salad. Oh, Smiley just texted me something. Okay, so Texas Roadhouse has grilled salmon, and they have salmon Caesar salad. If this has been planned for weeks, Edgar would have already had a place to put. Oh God. There doesn't feel to be much happiness. It feels to be, when someone's, when you're usually out eating. What is wrong with this? When you're usually out eating, you're generally like kind of, it's a fun time, right? And you're engaged in a conversation, and you're like, yeah, you're talking and all of that. And it just doesn't, I don't get that feeling. Meh vibes. Yeah. Yeah. Now this is where they're going to come out. And I know a lot of y'all think about the yellow. I don't know if that's at the beginning. Yeah, here it is. See, I don't think this is anything. I really don't. Just my opinion. I think it's just someone that's ill that's picking up their food, or I want to slow this down right here. Sebastian and KK are coming out. This is now we're at 1824. So we're at 624. At 624. What is crazy to me, from 624, let's just say it's 7 o'clock, they get home by 7 o'clock. And by 9:43, 2 hours and 43 minutes later, something has likely taken place, in my opinion. Why would she need to update CP if they have a Live 360? Mm-hmm. 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 I still wonder who Jennifer was referring to when she said someone in the restaurant had questionable behavior. I don't know. Andrea, thank you. My dear. Thank you so much, Andrea. Really do appreciate you. He never leaves with food. Nope. Nope, he doesn't. Does not leave with food. At all. But I don't think this person has anything to do with it at all, personally. Sebastian is fine here. You see the bus are cleaning off their table. Sebastian's looking over at this person. I don't think it's odd necessarily if you have a rubber glove in your hand, because especially if you're on like chemo or you know, your immune system is low. All right. Now, there's supposed to be a dash cam in here, right? Supposed to be a dash cam. And I think this person probably has cancer. Their face with their hair and their mask, and their face is rounded, probably from steroids, perhaps. Sebastian's putting on a seatbelt right here. And that's that. I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird. There's not a lot of fun there between the two. Let's see, we're at 1 second here. This is where, oh God, Pearl, quit. This is where Sebastian's going to get up. I think he's looking for the restroom right here. Oh, I've got it slowed down. Too crazy. And when he goes to the bathroom, she's got her neck stretched out. Look how she has her hair here. She's got it pulled back in a pony. Someone sent me a picture yesterday. I don't know if I still have it pulled up or what, but it's a picture of KK. 1 second. And she's got it pulled up. She's definitely got long hair there. All right. Moving forward. Can you play the outside video until the second black car circles and YC stares and walks off the screen in the same direction of that car? I don't know what part you mean, honey. I'm sorry. I don't. They're just waiting for their food. This is where they're looking at the employees only beyond this point. That's all they're doing there. Justin, can you look at how the car was parked when they went in and when they went out? I swear it looked different. Oh, well, it's just from daylight till it was kind of daylight when they went in. Remember, it gets early. It gets dark early in February. What are you doing, Pearl? I don't know what you were meaning. The employee had a green hoodie on. When was he supposed to be in Christmas truck asleep? I never heard anything about that. Christmas truck. Christmas truck. You mean Chris's truck? I don't know what you mean. Okay, let's carry on with the stuff we are going to talk about here. Going over a couple other things here. I want to play a couple things. Hi, Justin. Hello, Poppy. What's with this? I was just showing some parts. We were talking about some stuff. Okay.
Watch the shows. They call these 911 shows. And
we saw this one. Bear with me 1 second. Oh. This is Hendersonville Police Department.
You have reached the Hendersonville Police Department. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911.
Hang up.
To request an officer at your location, press 1. To speak to the on-duty desk officer, press 2. To report a property maintenance codes violation, press 8. To reach a specific division, press 3. If you know the extension.
And if you will look right here, up where my phone is, I called it 6:27 a.m., which, there you go.
Or voicemail of the party you are trying to reach, press 4. For a listing of police personnel by name, press 5. For Hendersonville City Government, including taxes and traffic court, press 6. Sumner County Sheriff's Department, including warrants and jail inmate information, press 7. If you are an alarm company, press 9. The Hendersonville Police Department is located at number 3 Executive Park Drive in Hendersonville, Tennessee. For more information, you may visit our website at hendersonville-pd.org. To hear this menu again, press
She sounds
star.
like Blanche. She sounds like Blanche, doesn't she? She sure does. And then I called another number during that time, if it'll pull up. It's, you know, the question has always been why the hell do you call at the sheriff's office? It doesn't make sense. Listen to this.
Of course, but at the same time,
I don't agree with that, by the way, but go ahead.
okay. Well, I mean, I don't ever want to, and I'm in that same situation with my daughter and my ex-wife. You know, if there's another man that comes into a relationship, into a family, and that man steps up and becomes that extra parental figure, that father figure, dad figure, whatever, and they treat them good and they teach them well, to me, I don't think there's any difference. People will say when you have a married man and woman and they never divorce and they stay together, that's amazing. But I also think those who are products of divorces are even luckier because they don't get one parent. They don't get two. They get 4 parents. They get 4 families. That, I mean, who could ask? Who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want 4 families? That, I mean, that. I don't know. I get baffled when I hear people like, "Oh my God, he's just a." No, it don't matter.
Right. Can you tell us or give us an update on?
Well, that is not the case. And not only that, I wonder if his stepchildren have this wonderful relationship with him. Do you think they do? You really think they do? No bueno. Nope, not at all. Fuck, why does it keep going? I keep having to do this. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, guys. Every time I'm trying to open it in a new window, but it's not allowing me to open it in a new window. Okay. We're going to go back here and play this. I think. Maybe. Okay.
It's that easy. Oh, Jesus, God, Jesus shouldn't have said that. But all the questions, you get them read to you. And if there's a question you do not like, you don't like the way it's worded, cool. You sit down and you can change it. It is an open book cheat test. I kid you not. It's that easy.
It's that easy. This lie detector test that he loves to talk about there.
You get them read to you. And if there's
He's insane. Okay. This one maybe.
Now that but here's the distinction. He is not a child that likes to get dirty. He can't stand his hands dirty. He can't stand bugs. He is fearful of flies and things. So if he swims, he is a pool kid. He's not I'm a river and a stream kind of kid. He is swimming pool bound.
Swimming pool bound.
Now that but here's the distinction. He is not a child that likes to get dirty. He can't stand his hands dirty. He can't stand bugs.
A child that is swimming pool bound, that you see that is extraordinarily mild, very mild mannered, who puts his ears or his hands over his ears whenever the music's playing or whatever, because he's very stimulated, easy. Swimming pool bound he doesn't even go in the pool without shoes. Doesn't even go in the pool without shoes. And we're going to believe that. If someone believes that, you've lost your marbles. Guys, I might have to take Remy downstairs for a second. She needs her nap. She's distracting.
Says, does Katie look in on him if she gets up to use the bathroom or anything in the night usually?
Not normally. I've never really had a whole reason to. I mean, now that he's older, at least. He gets up in the middle of the night and he comes in and gets snacks and the dogs don't even bark at him because he shushes them and they know him. But no, I've never, since he's gotten older, I don't really have a reason to peek in on him and wake him up.
That's not going to wake him up.
And does he get up and down normally throughout the night on a regular basis? True Crime Cafe with Dago ask.
Honestly, he gets up and down at different times, different nights. I mean, not always. He goes in the kitchen and he'll sneak snacks and sweets and things he knows he's not supposed to be having, like typical kids do. But for the most part, that may be about it. And then he goes right back to his bedroom.
Okay. Bobby James asks, can Chris comment on why you are threatening lawyers about the bio dad's GoFundMe?
So the conversation of that is not threatening the bio father.
No, Pearl.
We asked them to take that down. That goes back to one of the questions as far as one of the things we all agreed not to do, because even with law enforcement, it says it could portray a bad look. So we all agreed not to do it. She did it anyways. And then we asked her politely to take it down first time.
None of your business, Edgar. Dawson, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. Much love, Justin, Remy, and Pearl family. Thank you, baby. Really do appreciate you. Jeez. Thank you so much, Dawson. That is Seth's business. Exactly. Okay. There is another thing I want to play here real quick. Maybe if I can get it out. This right here.
Well, that the Sumner County Sheriff's Office has reiterated that people should be keeping their own personalized searches around their property. The Sheriff's Office also is asking people to check their home surveillance videos, specifically between last Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. And so keep searching through your video. Again, if you have video that is of interest, you can send that directly to Sumner County Sheriff's Office, and we have where you can upload it on our website, newschannel5.com. Well, that the Sumner County Sheriff's Office has reiterated that people should be keeping their own personalized searches around their property. The Sheriff's Office also is asking people to check their home surveillance videos, specifically between last Sunday afternoon through Monday morning. And so keep searching through your video. Again, if you have video that
last Sunday afternoon to Monday morning. Sunday afternoon. Where were they Sunday afternoon? Where were they Sunday afternoon? They were at, where was it? BJ's. They were at the bowling alley, and they were at their house, and then they went to Texas. The only time Sebastian was at home from Sunday morning, right? From Sunday morning up until he got home at 7 o'clock. It had to, I can only imagine who is. I saw an extremely devastated and anxious young man who is missing. Yeah. Remember, if Sebastian was in the front area, the camera across the street would have picked that up. It sure would have. It sure would have. I think that I think how Sebastian was taken out of that home is the back, the patio area, where there is also a magnolia tree bush, if you will, and it stays green year round as well. And I think that would help block some stuff as well. He sure does, Brianna. He sure does. She does change her voice all the time. She certainly does. All right, but they want Sunday. And remember, that's one of the things that Edgar says he can't tell us where, why that's on there. I think this might be the one as well.
You're saying?
Yeah. Compassion, just being a human with humanity.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't. If you're on the side of the road, I mean, no joke. This happened not too long ago. Actually, there was a lady, she wrecked out because it was raining.
Wrong one. That's the wrecked out one. Wrecked out. She wrecked out. What does wrecked out mean?
Teen now in a third morning. The TBI did issue that Amber Alert yesterday. Peyton Kennedy is at the Search Command Post in Hendersonville for us.
Neil, exactly. You may have received that Amber Alert on your phone yesterday afternoon or seen the billboards over the interstate. It's all for 15-year-old Sebastian Rogers. And it's a heartbreaking development because this does mean that law enforcement now has reason to believe that Sebastian has either been abducted or is in serious danger of injury or death. And it has been an all hands on deck effort. On Monday, the Sumner County EMA director says there were over 200 searchers on the ground, plus canines, helicopters, and drones. There's been help from about 24 agencies with rescue and dive teams on standby. We're told nothing is off the table. They've even been playing his favorite song, Eye of the Tiger, along the search to try and soothe Sebastian. Now, they've been scouring a 5-mile radius in the beach and Shackle Island area. A reminder, Sebastian Rogers is described as 5'5", 120 pounds, dirty blonde hair, last seen wearing a black sweatsuit.
Right up here.
We're told he does have autism, is drawn to small spaces, and is active at night.
Who said that Sebastian was active at night? Active at night.
I've actually been allowed into some neighborhood Facebook pages, and we're following those and communicating with them. And they've got watches going on in their neighborhoods. A lot of people, review your camera footage and see if you get someone that matches Sebastian's description. And call 451-3838, and we'll come look at it.
You're also encouraged to share his description on your social media pages. If you see anything, know anything, you can call that number for the Sheriff's Department or call the TBI. Live in Hendersonville.
Sumner County teen now in a third morning. The TBI did issue that Amber Alert yesterday.
Girl mom.
Peyton Kennedy is at the Search Command Post in Hendersonville for us.
Hey, girl mom, do you want me to share that? Drawn to small spaces and active at night. Someone was active that night. Someone was definitely active that night, if you ask me. Okay, I'll share that. All right, let me take this down. And Pearl. She's a mess. Oh my God. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Is it playing? Okay, there we go. Someone's right there. Someone's right there. They're doing something. I would give it. Oh, look at that. You can see the, look at there. Hold on. Wait a second. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Where it pauses right there. Hold on. You can see their legs. You can see their body. You can see their head right there. I would love to have all 3 to 5 minutes of this in the original. Bless you. Someone standing. Slowing it down. Interesting. Let's see here. I still believe the glass is half full and that the Crooked Arrow, I hope you're right. Now, why isn't KK wanting to know who is in this video? That's a very good question. Dawson, you can text me or email me, dear. Either one. Where's a Poncho to make that light that come to light so we can see who it is? Yeah, it would have to be someone who would ever have Sebastian would have to be doing it for virtually free by this point, right? They would have to be, because there would have to be some sort of money transfer. You got to pay someone to take care of a child, right? And why go through all of this? Why go through all of this? That's why I don't understand. Remain crickets in the most detailed areas. Also, also risking going to prison, more importantly. I mean, who would harbor a child like this at this point? I think something happened that was unfixable. Hey, Don B, good to see ya. What do you think he drove that night? That's a good question. I think he drove a car. In my opinion, I think he drove a car. The neighbors say looked like a dark sedan. There's always mistakes. Always mistakes are made. I mean, there's nothing perfect. Nothing perfect, right? Do you see the face behind the flashlight? Dark hair. I'm sorry, someone sent me something. Hmm. I don't know. I'll have to look at this. Someone just sent me this. Is this a... Hold on, Pearl. Please, honey. This is the... Guys, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, please. Okay, sorry about that. Move her. She's wired right now. Okay. Someone sent me this just now. Flashlight. You can see someone's behind it. Almost kind of looks like an X-ray. These do, because we have to... In a scenario of possible premeditation, the person that have him wouldn't already been set up, and so that's why there's no trace about his meds, etc. But I think something terribly went wrong. Yeah, they would have to have... No, oh God. Mountain Dew is poison, in my opinion. Oof. I'd probably die if I drank a Mountain Dew. No way. I think it's funny when Remy steals a kiss and gives him a little smack. That's a monkey, I'm telling you. They will give you a kiss and a smack at the same time. And whenever like you can be eating or something like that, they'll take it. You'll be like, snatch it right out of your hand. Was worried about... Could have been Sebastian over shoulders and a white jeep. Kristen, I believe, I'll say this. I think that there was a blanket of some sort used. I'll just say, I believe that there was some sort of... I don't know if it's like an animal print blanket or like a sports print blanket. In my opinion, may perhaps allegedly could have been used. And I don't know. Makes more sense that the weekend was spent trying to butter Sebastian up. When I didn't work, things went south fast, in my opinion. Well, yeah, like remember when during, the COVID times, whenever, there was so much more fighting with, DV and all of that was up. Hatters, just some of the things that I've seen. I can just say that there's some things that I've seen that I can't show, if you will. Hobo, thank you so much, my dear. Really do appreciate you. You received that. Make sure you thank our beautiful Hobo. Because we drew, luckily, he was 2 older sisters. Yes, Crooked Arrow. Yes, please rate in my opinion, allegedly. The only thing that wasn't planned was for them all to get caught. They planned. Well, either way, premeditated or not, right? Either way, whatever happened, it's not going to be perfect. Hold on one second. So, there's no such thing as a, this is the thing. If a criminal can think of it to commit a crime, no matter the crime, we can think to how they did it, right? Looks like white shadows of 4 or 5 people, one largest, in my opinion. I think so, Shearbear. But that's, mothers have chosen their lover over kids many times. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That's just the way it goes sometimes. It's not a good thing, but it just is what it is. It certainly happens. It doesn't matter if it's not just men or, women. It's also, this was the one I wanted. 1 second. Well, let me. I'm pretty sure this is the one I wanted. I couldn't concentrate earlier. Okay. Here we go.
And I mean, see, some even extended family that was looked at the electronic devices, things like that, just to get the clarification that people.
Some extended family was looked at to get clarification, he says.
Were where they were when they said they were. If there was no forms of communication that took place because somebody thought that this, and this. And I promise you, absolutely zero chance that they missed a device.
Chris, I have
Hold on.
Zero chance that they missed a device.
Zero chance they missed a device. That's very interesting.
Chris, I have watched them.
And his crew, I believe, has seen the same maps that we've all seen. The 5-mile radius from the house has been very thoroughly checked. Now, am I going to say
exactly
1,000% every little grass blade has been inspected? No. But as much as they have searched, I'd say going outside of the 5-mile radius would be a good start. Instead of just staying inside of that 5-mile radius. Now, if there is something, that has not been discovered or somebody comes across something and it may suggest otherwise, by all means, I am not going to say don't. But I mean, if we just stay inside that 5-mile radius, then we are not doing Sebastian any justice.
Right. And I completely understand that.
5-mile radius. He talks about that 5-mile radius. It was a 10-mile radius, actually. Okay, I think it's this one.
If there was something major going on or something.
Okay, that wasn't it.
And I mean, see, some even extended family.
Okay, I played that one.
It's just, I don't know.
Speaking of the garage,
people.
speaking of the garage, Chris, did Katie meet up with your mother the morning Sebastian was reported missing?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Exactly.
Did law enforcement track her? I'm assuming they got certain things off vehicles and things.
Well, we have to ask. Why were they so comfortable in Mississippi? Why were they so comfortable in Mississippi? You only go where you're comfortable. Most parents, you couldn't pry from the home, right? Most parents, you couldn't pry from their home. That's the only house your son knows. We know that Edgar never went back to work down there. He never went back to work. And on the phone call with his friend or his boss, so to speak, alleged friend or boss, I guess it's his friend for sure. He says that, you know, we told him we were going to get him at another place, you know, so he says, you know, people wouldn't be driving by the work and stuff like that. So why go down there? Oh, Angie, baby, thank you so much for gifting 2 pearl necklaces, my love. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much, my dear. If you received one of those pearl necklaces, make sure you give X Angie Baby X a big, big thank you. Very kind of you, my dear. Really do appreciate your support. I wouldn't be out searching because I'd be afraid to leave my house. I'd want to be there because I'd be expecting my child to return if he ran away. Yeah. I mean, somebody. I mean, look now. They're allegedly not even staying at their house now. So, you know, when Edgar, according to Nina, when she said, well, Edgar, we have court next week. And that's when he got really mad and said, we're not going to court next week. Well, apparently you wasn't expecting Sebastian to be found within the week. Wait, they drive the same car, one silver, one bluish. Was that the person KP was looking for in TRH? She was surely looking for someone. Hey, Buddha, good to see ya.
Things like that, or maybe they haven't yet because of the status of the case. But is there a track of the path that Katie took the morning she went out looking for Sebastian while she was on the phone with you?
Yes, everything that you could almost possibly fathom.
Is there a track? You mean the 42 minutes later track? When, remember, she said she checked on Sebastian to wake him up for school at 6 o'clock. At 6:03, by 6:03, she's already looked through the entire 3,000 square foot home and is on the phone with Edgar. Edgar says, what did you check here? Did you check there? And instantly is what he says. I called the Sumner County Sheriff's Office. And then I got off the phone with them and I called dispatch because that's what you're supposed to do. It's his words. but that's not true because 6:33 is not until when the call went in. What was the question? Let me look that up. Hold on.
For law enforcement to check, they have checked. Everything has panned out. All the story, everything that we have told them is all
the stories. Stories? It's odd.
checked out to the T.
To the T.
I mean, down to the phone call to law enforcement itself that morning. Katie, what time she left the house, the route she went, back
Listen
to
to
the
this.
house, et cetera, et cetera. Everything they can think of has been checked.
Awesome.
I mean, I know a lot of people still have questions. Oh my God, what about this? What about that? Like, I promise you, they've checked.
I know Katie's been under.
It's just, I don't know.
Speaking of the
being
garage,
people.
speaking of the garage, Chris, did Katie meet up with your mother the morning Sebastian was reported missing?
Absolutely not.
Okay. Did law enforcement track her? I'm assuming they got
Guys,
certain things on.
what's that live of Elevated Truth called with Edgar on there? What's that live called? Does anyone remember? How long ago was it? Did he take it down? Did he take it down? He privated it? Jerk, jerk, jerk. Hold on. Why would he do that? Hold on, I've got it then. 1 second. Why would he do that? That is not cool. How long ago was that? So I can scroll back. It's how long ago was it? It's real. Then I think it might have been this one. Was it this one? 2 months ago, perhaps? Yep, here it is. Okay. All right. I want to see what Edgar said about that. No reason under the sun. None. Zero, zilch, nada. That law enforcement would say why you. Hold on. You say that.
Exactly. Exactly. And, excuse me. And on top of that,
Oh, I might have it.
for Katie to get things mixed up and
I might have
messed
it.
up in her versions of what happened, you don't forget that. That was a tragic event. You don't forget. You remember all
Everything.
those details.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Every single,
If-
down to the last second, you're going to remember it.
If-
As a mother, and the last time you saw your son, you will remember. It will not change ever.
Yeah.
But
I
just,
would have liked for CP to
I got
talk
it.
about Sebastian in the last 9 months.
I found it.
Unfortunately, too late on my watch. I got the whole thing. I got it screen recorded. Hold on, mother chickens. Let's see here. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that? Damn. I hate when it does that. Shit. I knew I was going to do that. 1 second. It was, what, a month ago? Let me do it like this. I know I've got the whole thing recorded. Something very important I just thought of. Mm. Give me 1 second. Why is it not pulling? I know I got it here. Downloaded somewhere. Okay, I'll do it like this. Video. Uploads. Video. I gotta have it. Do it like this. Okay, let's try it like this. I'll just re-download the damn thing. Okay. You'll be able to hear it like this now. Mother chickens.
Boards and and I think
That's not the one. Damn. Hold on. Okay, I'll just go back. It's low. Okay. Watch just.
And it's an ongoing investigation.
Mm-hmm. 1 second.
My name is Cecilia.
Hold on, let me switch it to where we don't have commercials. Okay. Sebastian.
Andersonville, last seen at approximately 10 on
10 p.m. Damn, it makes it harder. Why did he private it? But I don't believe they want to be in this position at this Christmas. Please play it, Justin. My
Come
input
on.
and output thing is truth. Illness? Jesus. Let me know if it's too loud. You are asking a lot of me. I don't ever
Go
shut
into a
up.
chat where they're talking about Sebastian and not all the other bullshit. And they've got 30 people in there and nobody's taking care of them at all. Why? Because they're not involved in the bullshit. If you motherfuckers really cared about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, you would be supporting the people who are actively looking for him, who are actively using their channels and their platform for positivity.
All right, let's find it where Edgar jumps up. That's what I care about. Okay, right here. And let me tell you something. What, Psychic Camille? Exactly, Jim. 2 o'clock. I don't believe you. I don't believe that. This. Here we go. I've got it somewhere. Oh, I hope so. Be in Florida. God, I hope so. I mean, I hope so. Edgar will not talk to me. He will not talk to me. Mm-mm. No ma'am, no ham, and no turkey.
Months into this, we got no leads. We got nothing.
Also, guess what? You remember how Edgar, well, he's going to get to this up here, but I got to say it because it's on my mind because I don't know if we'll get to it tonight. You know how Edgar talks about he always used to give law enforcement like chef's kiss, right? They are doing this, they are doing that, all of this, all that. And, people was like, are you in contact and all this? And he's like, yeah, I can't say, I don't know, something like who or what or whatever like that. That really changed, I noticed, in his behavior this evening. Edgar, is your relationship with law enforcement still as good as it's ever been? Is it? He doesn't have his flipper in, Jenny. In this life? Not in this life, he didn't. Yes, that's his love language. Anger. That's his love language. I mean, 5 marriages. Did Krennic get mad at you, Chris?
Here it is, maybe.
I just wonder if he's, still talking to them. Like,
let's try this one. This one I might not be talking as much. I don't know why you private it. Why private it? It's pointless. It's already out there. Doesn't make any sense at all. That one. Here we go.
he was just, it's just go on this one because it's not national or thereby more because they're carrying ito temple, which is what now.
And you're saying that she's not.
I'm absolutely saying she is not out screaming from the rooftops for her child.
She is absolutely not. She is the exact opposite. The exact opposite. Crickets. Crickets.
That is absolutely true.
You haven't went to a get together where the events where you've been invited to. You have not done an interview in over 6 months now? Like, and yet you're talking about, oh, I'll only go to national media. I hope someone has sent him national outlets. Has he done a national interview? Has he done a national interview since then? Not one. She drove around the neighborhood not stopping. That's what she says. Is the one where Justin looking for about him cleaning up his camper. Yeah. Because we will damn sure get him on there. How about that? Katie showed there is nobody told Seth not going on the blank. Yeah. That can talk bingo or know your child better than you and Seth. Praise the Lord. And there's nobody out there that should be fighting harder for him than you. I'm trying to find the whole thing where I've got it. Oh, she's brokenhearted. Yes. Okay. You know who else is brokenhearted? Single parent. You know who else is brokenhearted out there? If Sebastian's out there, Sebastian, he's brokenhearted. If he's out there, he wants to be home. Right? He is. They don't make a lot of money at all. Come on, let's play it. Let's see here. So 1, 2, 3 priority system. Let me play that. Here you go, honey. We're going to be 3.5 hours away. So
What you don't know happens behind closed doors.
That's not screaming from the rooftops.
Wait a minute.
No one can hear her.
The problem is every time that somebody comes out and does something or says something, it gets twisted and turned in such a negative light.
So that's why is that why you're saying you don't see? I can't even go pee because I'm about to. So is that why you're saying you're not coming out and talking about, a missing human being from your home? I'll be right back.
It doesn't matter who it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
True, 100%.
I don't disagree with you on that.
Okay, you hear that voice right there? This is the kind of the voice when Edgar gets really mad, or he's like gets really, the world is a better place when we're all in kumbaya.
I mean, so once again, you're out here saying this.
Hold on. No, I'm out here saying this because I've said that. Hold on. I've said this to you and Katie personally, have I not?
You have, Truth.
Okay,
and what you don't understand is you're not here in this situation. You're not seeing the whole picture.
Hold on. Now, when I had that conversation with you, was it 1 conversation, 10 conversations?
Truth, we've had several conversations.
Okay. Now, did I ever have that conversation with you with any ill intent whatsoever?
No.
Okay.
Well,
so why are you mad at me?
Let me.
Why are you mad? Because I'm asking questions. Because I want you want
let me answer
Sebastian to be home.
I mean,
let me
you got
answer
to
your
give a chance
question.
to talk, Truth. To be fair.
So automatically, my phone has been blowing up ever since you started talking about my truck.
I don't believe
so
him
it's
on
shit
that.
like that when it's put.
Why would his phone be blowing up about the truck? Like, who would care? Who would, how would they know? How would that person know?
Put out there and you don't have the right information, which I'm pretty sure I've told you that before.
I said
that
exactly
when
what
my
you
truck
just
was
said.
there, once again, are you going to let me finish?
If you'll listen to what I say and repeat it
I was
correctly,
trying
sure.
to, but I was trying to finish my statement.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
So I've told you this before. And the cat's out of the bag. FBI looked into me a long time ago. They've tracked my whereabouts with no.
It's amazing to me that he says the FBI right there. Just the FBI. I think this was staging. Just the cat's out of the bag. Is it really out of the bag? What cat? What bag? Oh, Lady for Justice, exactly. Was there a bag ever used?
With no problems. So when you come out here and somebody makes a statement, and then once again, like I've said before, you say something and 50,000 people take it and they run with it and they twist and turn it. You can bet your sweet ass this conversation will be twisted within less than probably.
Okay. Question. He says that people were, calling him and texting him, blowing up his phone. Over this specific truck thing. And why would they be over this specific truck thing? Why this specific truck thing? I don't think people was like blowing up your phone.
This has to be.
I think this, in my opinion, has to be very, very significant for him to be as triggered as he was. To get up when he hasn't spoken for months. When he hasn't spoken for months about the truck. FBI looked into me a long time ago. The cat's out of the bag. Like Lady for Justice says, what cat? What bag? You know what I mean? Hobo, thank you so much, dear. I didn't see this earlier. I apologize. Justin, does Casey have a TikTok? Do you know? I don't think they have a TikTok, my dear. I don't think so. Ex Angie, baby, thank you so much again, my dear. Really do appreciate you so much. Gifting those pearl necklaces. That's very kind of you, my dear. This triggered the hell out of you because you watch everything, Edgar. I don't think you wanted it out there that they said your phone or your vehicle pinged on the router. Because that's
Hell
about
no, he
as
didn't.
damning, in my opinion, as it pretty could get. And you're saying it happened. From what I understand. Let's listen. Let me get my monkey.
Probably an hour of the show being over, if not twisted now.
It's twisted. Oh, somebody's
Yeah.
live. Somebody's live.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
chat.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter
true.
how people. It doesn't matter how people twist it, right? Like they're going to
For
twist
you, it doesn't
everything.
matter
You
because
just-
you're not
hold
living
on.
this life that we live.
Are you going to let me
Plain and
finish?
simple.
Are you going to let me finish? Because I'm listening to you, right? You cannot come on here and act like I'm doing something wrong because I'm paying attention to you and Katie. and you have no problem with everybody throwing shade at Seth.
1 second, y'all. Okay, here we go. Let me try this real quick. This is Crime Time Buzz, our girl.
To be anything other than forthcoming and
The point of this situation is that all of the bullshit has got to fucking stop. All of it. The putting shit
and please excuse the language. If you can get beyond it, you'll garner a lot of information from this.
behind the scenes for creators to talk about. Seth needs to stop it. Chris and Katie need to stop it.
Well, hold on. Let me stop you there because we ain't putting stuff out behind the scenes.
Bullshit.
Well, Chris, can I ask you about what are we putting out behind the scenes?
Chris, don't put me in this position. Don't do it.
He sure is.
Do not pull my man card. Chris,
Don't pull the
my
man
Put me
card.
in this position.
I ain't pulling anybody's man card.
Chris,
I ain't pulling anybody's.
one more time, do not put me in this position.
Well, the way you're making it sound is a little odder than it may be true. So maybe instead of getting like that with him, because he may not know what you're referring to, because to be
Yes,
honest,
he does.
But it's for Sebastian, right?
I'm not up here to have an issue with you, Chris. I just sat here and said, I don't think you have anything to do with the disappearance of your stepson. But do not put me in the position of you saying that there's not shit being pushed behind closed doors when you know damn well there has been.
I'm gonna tell you right now. There ain't
I
even a
bet
thing
you he
out
hasn't
there
pulled
that
his
we're
man
afraid of.
card since 1976.
Hold on. Let me finish. Because this isn't about fucking size. Once again, when all these creators can get past this shit and finally focus back on Sebastian, then the case.
Listen, we have not stopped focusing about Sebastian. So, and I think you actually don't like it that we focus on Sebastian. We got to know where people were.
It might go somewhere, but it won't go anywhere if everybody is out here putting different narratives out there that don't need to be out there.
No, it's asking a question. It's not a narrative.
Right, but that includes everybody, Chris.
Yeah, that includes everybody. And I'm going to tell you something. If you come at me sideways, or you come at my family sideways, you can bet your tail that when we bring the proof, it's proof.
What does that even mean? What is the hell is he even talking about there? When we bring the proof, it's proof. What does he even mean there? Oh, Tina, it's already been barung, girl. It's already been barung. Not a damn thing, Kelsey said. Exactly.
Bring the proof then.
Plain and simple. Well, that's the thing, Chris. No one is
I don't throw
accusing
shade at people. I bring the proof. That's the difference.
Been asking for a fucking year, Chris.
Whatever. If y'all want to come out and say some shit, come out and say it.
That is what makes me think they know more. That right there. Y'all want to come out and say some shit? Go ahead and say it. He was ready for it. He thought they were going to say something. Very much, peace, man. Hey, amazingly true. Good to see you, hun.
What are you worried about someone saying? Like,
it does.
I don't know how much.
Because you all come out and say different things. And you all have your little riddle ways of putting shit out there.
I think you're confusing us.
There is nobody that riddles more than you, Edgar. Not a person. Your semantics, the way you word things.
Never have we done riddles.
You're talking to the riddler right there.
Or the other day, said some stuff about Katie.
Like what, Chris? Open that can.
Like what? Open that can. What can are we talking about? Listen to
how they respond with each other here.
I don't have the exact quote on me, okay?
Well, if you're
I don't have the exact quote.
going to accuse me, if you're going to accuse me on my panel, be willing to back it up.
I am willing to back it up. If I had the exact quote, I would give it to you.
What was it about?
In regards to whether or not Katie was there or her going to the school looking for Sebastian.
Here's it.
You mean my question of
Why does that bother him so much about KK going to the school or not? Something was going on. You can't go from 6:03 to 6:33, literally 30 minutes. You didn't call 911 because you said instantly. We called instantly. We know she's not driving around until 6:42. Something is wrong. Something is very, very wrong. And that's what, he's talking about. It's triggering him about her going to the school. And you can also tell it very much on Chronicles of Olivia, right? When he's already. Who the hell is this? He's already doing all of this stuff. There's no he with you.
why did Katie go to the school? Is it because Sebastian had maybe missed the bus and had walked there at some point? You're upset about that?
The way it was projected made it sound like you're questioning why did she even go to the school in the first place?
That's exactly what I was asking. Why?
She's a mother who has a son that goes to that school.
Right.
Why wouldn't you go to the school and look for your kid?
I would have gone.
Why?
I would have gone there too. I would have done the
My
same.
question was not my question was there a
Well, you obviously seen his phone on the counter in the kitchen. You wouldn't, after you saw his phone, think about that. After you saw his phone on the counter, what would make you think the school next? And before going to the school, seeing his phone, I would be like, okay, well, let me check for his backpack. Let me check for his shoes. Didn't check that. Me either, Lydia.
history of Sebastian walking to school, which is why she first thought, let me go to the school. Now, if you took that as me being disrespectful, that wasn't what it was. It was why was her first thought go to the school? It's a simple question.
Right. And it's a simple, logical answer to think about, too.
Okay,
It
so
is a Monday morning. He was supposed to be at school. So, just like any other parent out there who has children, they're going to do the exact same thing.
No. Monday morning at 6 a.m., he's supposed to be in his bed. That's where he's supposed to be. So you're not going to think he's going to be at school at 6 o'clock in the morning. Wrong.
I mean, if my child
And especially a child that has never eloped, never ran away. You say he had no reason to.
was missing, I would be out screaming from the rooftops for him.
And you're saying that she's not.
I'm absolutely saying she is not out screaming from the rooftops for her child.
What you don't know happens behind closed doors.
That's not screaming from the rooftops.
Wait a minute.
If no one can hear her.
The problem is every time that somebody comes out and does something or says something, it gets twisted and turned in such a negative light. It doesn't matter who it is.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter.
That's true, 100%.
I don't disagree with you on that. But when
So once again, you're out here saying this.
hold on. No, I'm out here saying this because I've said that. Hold on. I've said this to you and Katie personally, have I not?
You have, Truth. And
Okay,
what you don't
did I not?
understand
Hold
is
on.
you're not here in this situation. You're not seeing the whole picture.
Hold on. Now, when I had that conversation with you, was it one conversation, 10 conversations?
Truth, we've had several conversations.
Okay. Now, did I ever have that conversation with you with any ill intent whatsoever?
No.
Okay.
Not
well. Why are you mad at me?
Let me
Why are you mad? Because I'm asking questions. Because I want
I'm mad. Hold on. Well, let me answer your question. Let me answer your question.
Why is he mad? He's asking questions. Right? You should want to answer those questions so that there is no speculation, right? The photo dog released of the truck is of an Avalanche TB's truck. Yeah, they had a. That's exactly right, 1-800. It's about their image. Hey, Maurice.
Hey, the cop, Truth. To be fair, so automatically my phone has been blowing up ever since you started talking about my truck.
Do you ever hear Seth say about all these people what they say about me? You never hear that. You never hear that. He wants his son.
So it's
Okay.
shit like that when it's put out there and you don't have the right information, which I'm pretty sure I've told you that before.
I said exactly what you just said.
There. Once again, are you gonna let me finish?
If you'll listen to what I say and repeat it
I was
correctly.
trying to, but I was trying to finish my statement.
Exactly, Tina.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
So I've told you this before, and the cat's out of the bag. FBI looked into me a long time ago. They tracked my whereabouts with no problems.
I bet you they tracked your whereabouts with no problem. I bet you they did.
So when you come out here and somebody makes a statement, and then once again, like I've said before, you say something, and 50,000 people take it and they run with it and they twist and turn it. You can bet your sweet ass this conversation will be twisted within less than probably an hour of this
doing up here, right?
Guidance.
So, his own words.
Michael?
You heard Elevated Truth say that don't make me put me in this position. Don't make me use my man card. You know there have been things being pushed behind the closed doors. CP did not address that. But here's what I am going to say. Crystal clear. It is crystal clear when a child is missing that you need to have full transparency. You cannot be a stepfather, in my opinion, and conceal information, telling some people and not the correct people. Concealment, the act of intentionally withholding or misrepresenting information that should be disclosed.
Are we at a
child's
yet?
life is at stake. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers, he
That's it,
matters.
Brenda.
He counts. He deserves to be brought.
I mean, right here, when Elevated Truth talked about Edgar's truck being in the area, it crumbled. It crumbled for them because law enforcement is not going to check where your truck is 7.5 hours after he was reported missing. They want to know whose vehicle it was during the time he went missing. They want to know where your truck is during the time Sebastian went missing. That's what they want. That's what they want. We've got 1,000. We're going to have another fucking photo. Are you in the mood for a pet cat?
Christopher! Katie! Christopher!
Meow. Meow. I'm a little kitty. Short and stout. Here is my mew mew. Here is my mullet. When I get all steamed up, hear me say crystal clear and pervy ways.
Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now. Oh. Suck it now.
He likes to suki suki. Suki likes him. He likes to suki suki. He'll probably soon be with a gym.
What did the irritated chicken say?
A bullshit? A bullshit? A bullshit.
Bitch. There's two bitches that be talking shit in this place all the time. Do what? Who? Bitch, me and you.
Oh my God, look at Chris. Is that Chris?
What do they think? Unfortunately,
Oh
they
my
have zero
God.
evidence. Now, just several
Is that
days ago,
KK?
This surveillance video that you're looking at here was released by Katie Proud.
He likes to suki suki. Mr. Suki likes him. He likes to suki suki. I don't know what else. Suki mullets.
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
I'm too sexy for this shirt. Too sexy for this shirt. Too sexy. It hurts. He's literally flirting with the court lady here. He thought his mullet looked really good that day, I guess. I mean, God, just look at him. I'm gonna give that eye. I'm pretending
Something that I believe we're pervy to. Something that I believe we're pervy to. Something that I believe we're pervy to.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
even a fly, and he's like,
Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
even a fly, and he's like, snacks, because, you know, he's 15 and snacks.
Watch how she changes her smile.
Snacks, because, you know, he's 15.
Second or third interview she ever done.
Snacks.
Gotta feel.
And it
To
was
Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot. To Mr. Proudfoot.
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Proudfoot, what happened?
Well, Nancy, I was combing my mullet one day, and I said, damn, I look really good, so I might as well go down to Nashville. And, you know, I got on this dating app, allegedly, and I met up, and forgive me, Father, for I have sinned.
Not possible because that area is not visible in the footage. My ass.
Did someone say ass? Someone said ass. I look like a donkey. KK smells like one. Allegedly, in my opinion. She does. Yep.
What you fucking da? I don't fucking know. Yaranna yastara. Anarana.
Okay. They can shut their chicken tone, chicken bone, Google Chrome, no home flip phone, disown ice cream cone, garden gnome, student loan, full-blown Indiana Jones, overgrown Flintstone, X and Y chromosome, Fred Zone, Sylvester Stallone, AutoZone, professionally seen silver Patron, head the fuck up, okay?
How you
Right
doing?
here.
How you doing?
Thank you all so much. Much love to you all. Really do appreciate you all being here with me this evening. Very, very much. I have another live scheduled here in just a bit. This is a new case. We're going to be covering 20 young-year-old college students from Pennsylvania went walking on the beach in the Dominican Republic on vacation with some of her, well, I mean, she went on the trip with some of her friends, but she was walking allegedly alone on the beach. She's missing. She's missing. They don't know where she's at. I'm sorry, Brandy. So that's near Pittsburgh, yeah. So I'll be live here in just a little bit. I saw her family, yeah, pleading. It's sad. Very sad. Reminds me Natalie Holloway. Yes, it does. Yep. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful girl. All right, guys, I'll see you guys here in just a few minutes. Join me over there. Much love to everyone. God bless you all and keep you safe. Oh, thank you, Star. Appreciate you. Much love to everyone. Good night.